Harris' economic philosophy was critical of mainstream economics and questioned orthodox assumptions. He was once described as a Marxist scholar. Harris was an assistant professor at the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign from 66 and 67 and Northwestern, blah, blah, blah. Okay, this is where all the place he taught. Blah, blah, blah. Yale University. Here. Directed the Consortium Graduate School of Social Sciences, University of West Indies. This is like the Caribbean. Fulbright Scholar in Brazil and in Mexico in 1990, 91, 92. Okay, he retired in 98, becoming Professor Emeritus. At Stanford, Harris's doctoral students have included Stephen Fazari, a professor of economics at Washington University in St. Louis, and Robert Blecker, a professor of economics at American University, to help develop a program in alternative approaches to economic analysis as a field of graduate study. For many years, he also taught the undergraduate course, Theory of Capitalist Development. Blah, blah, blah. Early retirement. Okay, contributions to economic analysis and policy. Harris research and publications have focused on exploring the process of capital accumulation and its implications for economic growth, with the aim of proving that economic inequality and uneven development are inevitable properties of economic growth in a market economy. No. From this standpoint, he has sought to assess the traditions of economic studies inherited from the classical economists and Karl Marx, as well as modern contributions while engaging in related economic studies of various countries' experience. Harris is said to work in the tradition of post-Keynesian economics. You know what post-Keynesian is? Modern socialism. He has acknowledged the works of, okay, these are like economy. The works of blah, blah, blah. Marx, John Maynard Keynes. Keynes is the system that like all these fruitcakes, basically debt-based economics. Like we're gonna stimulate the economy by like printing money up the ass. Or as Sosa would say, Tony, we're going to print money up the ass.
So listen, printing money like these Keynesians and then having China own our debt, it's all been a pincer attack on Western civilization by socialists on the inside and communists on the outside.
Yeah. In the fall of '62, at a meeting of the Afro-American Association, a students group at Berkeley, whose members would go on to give structure to the discipline of Black Studies, proposed the holiday of Kwanzaa and helped establish the Black Panther Party. Oh. Shyamala met a graduate student in economics from Jamaica, Donald Harris, who was that day's speaker. According to Donald Harris, who was now an emeritus professor of economics, we talked then, continued to talk at a subsequent meeting, and in another, and another. In '63, they were married without the following convention of introducing Harris to Shyamala's parents beforehand of having the ceremony in her hometown. That's a big deal in Indian society. You can't just, it's like with our parents. You can't just do that. One does not simply do that. In the later '60s,
but if you're a Gnostic, it's promoted.
Oh yeah. In the '60s, Donald and Shyamala took their daughters, Kamala, then 4 or 5 years old, and Maya, 2 years younger, to newly independent Zambia, where Shyamala's father, Gopalan, the grandfather, was on an advisory assignment. After Shyamala divorced Donald in the late '70s, she took her daughters to India several times to visit her parents in Chennai, where they had retired. Okay, the children also visited their father's family in Jamaica. Wanda Kagan, one of Kamala's high school friends in Montreal, described after how she told Kamala her stepfather was molesting her. Shyamala insisted she move in with them so they took a friend in to final year of high school. Kagan said that Shyamala helped her navigate the system to get the support she needed to live independently of her family. Shyamala died of colon cancer in Oakland in 2009. Basically, this lady was involved with like Black Panther Party, or involved with Afro-American Association, and the guy was a Marxist, and so comes Kamala. Let's see. Yeah.
Which means they're perfectly qualified to raise the vice president of the United States.
Yes, and her sister Maya is involved with Americans Civil Liberties Union. Adjunct professor at University of San Francisco School of Law. Taught gender discrimination at UC Hastings of the Law. Stuff. Advocacy. Oh yeah.
Basically, as American as apple pie.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. She was the first Jamaican American to lead the ACLU of Northern California, first South Asian executive director of ACLU affiliate of an ACLU affiliate. She earlier served as the affiliate's racial justice project director, establishing priorities including eliminating racial disparities in the criminal justice system and achieving educational equity in California public schools.
Again, making her perfectly qualified to be the leader of America.
Yeah, the sister. Well, this is Kamala's sister, Mom.
I mean, I'm still. Yeah.
Sure. Oh, here we go. Harris was appointed vice president for democracy, rights, and justice at the Ford Foundation. You know who Ford was, right? Yeah. Besides making cars. Harris was senior associate at PolicyLink from 2008 to 2013. She was vice president for democracy, rights, and justice at the Ford Foundation. Proud to join. She was at the ACLU. She was at Center for American Progress and visiting scholar at Harvard. We know how wonderful Harvard is. Legal analyst for NBC, 2017. Authored the essay, Fostering Accountable Community-Centered Policy. The Covenant with Black America.
I can't take it anymore.
Anyway, I just wanted to drive home the point, folks.
I think the point's been driven.
They are trying to really now give us agnostic, witch, whore, commie, witch.
Can you